What I'm doing differently is to not self-deprecate. So self-deprecation is like taking a jab at yourself, like taking yourself down a peg. And the thing is, when you have toxic shame, there's a part of you that has self-hatred, self-contempt, and it kind of convinces you that when you're taking yourself down a peg, you're just being humble. But that's not what's happening. And the issue is when you give yourself permission to take jabs at yourself in the name of humility, if you see another person that you don't judge as being humble, like say they are being egotistical and arrogant, you kind of give yourself unconscious permission to take a jab at them. So how do you prevent all of this? The first thing you can do is self-neutrality. We've talked about this before, but basically self-neutrality is the idea that you are a unique and beautiful soul that is deserving of love, care, concern, and support. And you are an equal among all other beautiful human souls who are also deserving of love, care, support, and concern. So by practicing self-neutrality, you reduce the urge to check yourself and other people. Now, what you can do, step 2, when you are in that place, when you know you're deserving of love, care, concern, and support, you can do the perfect parent protocol, which creates that perfect parent that then gives you that love, care, support, and concern to those wounded parts of you. So there's this idea that hurt people, right? So when you're doing the perfect loving parent, you're feeling what feels right, what feels healthy, right? You're healing that inner shame, which reduces the urge for you to take a jab at yourself. And you also know you have this alternative to instead tap into the perfect loving parent. But the more you heal that hurt, the less of an urge you have to hurt other people. Does that make sense? And the last thing you can use is nonviolent communication. So say you're in a group and you say something and then you feel this urge to kind of check yourself or jab yourself, right? You could share with everyone like, hey, you know what's interesting? Like when I said that last thing, I felt this feeling, and I need to be seen as humble in front of you all. I need you all to know that I'm humble. And you can make a request like, would you be open to sharing? Like, do you think I was being humble? Do you think I was being out of line? Because sometimes our story can confuse us and be like, no, you're being a jerk. You know, you need to be checked. But by getting outside perspective, you're beginning to heal those distortions. And people might be like, no, I didn't think that at all. And it's like, okay, cool. And the more you do this, the more you get in tune with your deeper intuition of whether or not you're being humble or not. But also, this can happen, like say you see a person and you think they need to be checked. You'd be like, hey, when you said that thing, I felt this urge. And I have this need for people to be humble, right? Like I don't like when people are egotistical or arrogant, and that was my judgment. So you're owning what's yours. You're not putting on them, but you're sharing what you're experiencing. You're being vulnerable. And then they don't have to take on your perceptions, and you're sharing your judgments. So these are a couple different ways that you can prevent not only self-deprecation,